Well, Prynhawn da, sut ydych chi? How are you all today? Well, we're going to do something that we would need to be doing if we were in class right now. We'd need to be learning about this. Now, we know who he is, don't we? Because we use Bbot a lot of the times, and he follows the instructions we give him, isn't it? And today we're going to be learning about half turns and full turns. And I might even throw in a quarter turn. Now, in nursery, we have got to think about how we move, making things move. So you would be giving him 2 instructions to move. So you might be telling him to go ahead, go straight on, and then turn right. In reception, we have got to know how to give him instructions again. And also you've got to be able to, so if I said to you, take 4 steps forward and then turn to your left, you've got to know how to do that. In year 1, we have to make whole and half turns. Now, if Mrs. Richards was in the class, you'd all be on your feet right now. We'd all be facing the same way, and then we'd be doing it this way. But I can't be with you at the moment, can I? So Bbot's going to have to do the trick. And we're going to pretend that Bbot is in the park, okay? So Bbot loves going on all these things. He loves going on the roundabout. Loves the roundabout. One of his favourite things to do. He loves the slide, even though his bottom sometimes gets stuck. I know that feeling, Bbot. Don't let it upset you. He also really loves going on the swings. You can go really high on the swings. Oh, that's gone off the page. I'm going to put it there. We put them in on there so you can see them better. And he loves going on the seesaw. So now then, he is at the park, and at the moment he's looking at, what's he looking at? He's looking at the seesaw. Now, if he did a full turn, a whole turn, that means he would spin all the way around, and come back to look at the seesaw. Okay? So he's turned all the way around, turned his body all the way around, and he's come to look at the seesaw. Now, on Bbot, we would use the arrow button to make him do that, and we'd have to press it 4 times, wouldn't we? Because that would be 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, back to where he was. Now then, what about if he wants to go on the slide? Let's make him go on the slide. And we're going to go clockwise, and clockwise is this direction. I'm going to put a little black arrow for clockwise. That means that's the way the hands of the clock go. Okay, that's clockwise. I'm going to write up here clockwise. Okay, so he's going to turn clockwise to look at the slide. So let's turn him, how many times? He needs to go 1, 2 turns around, doesn't he? So we're going to go, can you see him now? He's looking at the slide. He has done a half turn. A half turn. Let's do it again. So he started here. We don't want him looking at the seesaw anymore. We want him to look at the slide. Okay, so we're going to make him turn to look at the slide. And that's going to be a half turn. Are we ready? 1. That would be 2 presses on his arrows. So he's now facing the slide. What about then if you wanted him to do a whole turn? What would he be looking at if he did a whole turn? Let's go. He's going to come all the way back around. Woo! He's going to go past the roundabout, past the seesaw, past the swing set, and he's back looking at the slide. Right then, let's have him now. He wants to do a half turn. A half turn. Okay? That means he's going to make 2 quarter turns. He's going to come to look at that one and then this one. He's not going to stop at this one. He's not allowed on the roundabout yet. Ready? Half turn. Woo! What's he looking at now? He's looking at the seesaw. Now, Mrs. Richards has got this piece of card, and I have folded it. It's a square, and I folded it in half. That's half of my card. Now, we've done halves and quarters in class. The year 1 children have, the older children, and the reception. So then I folded it again, which means I've made it into quarters. So each part of this, like this, is a quarter. Okay, so now I'm going to put my toys back on. My roundabout is here. There's my seesaw. There's my swing. And there's my slide. Bebot is standing here. He's looking at the seesaw. Can you see he's looking at the seesaw? We want him to look at the swings. He wants to go on the swings. So how is he going to turn to look at the swings? He's going to make 1 quarter turn around. Shall we have a try? Ready then. 1 quarter turn. And now he's looking at the swing set. Now a quarter turn, we haven't done this yet, but a quarter turn is actually, this is year 2 work, a right angle. Can you see that? That's a little right angle. And you can find lots and lots of right angles in your house. So a quarter turn is a right angle. It's a 90-degree turn. That's a quarter turn. Should we try it again? So now he's looking at the seesaw. He wants to go on the swing. So he's going to turn 1 quarter turn to the right, clockwise direction. Boom! He's looking at the swings. Now, the swings are full. He can't go on the swings. He wants to go on the roundabout. Is that going to be a whole turn or a half turn? What do you think? Should we try it? Let's try a whole turn first. There he goes. Oh no! Oh no, what happened? He missed the roundabout, didn't he? So it's not a full turn. So what does he need to do? It's half of the paper. Can you see when I fold it? Remove those off again. It's up this side, isn't it? It's half of the paper. So let's bring our things back in. So he's now facing here. And we want him to go up there. He's got to make a half turn. There we go. He did 1 half turn and he did in the clockwise direction. He went to the right. Now then, the roundabout made him really, really dizzy. So he wants to go onto the slide. Oh, now he can go any direction, remember. On Bebot, he's got arrows that take him to the left and to the right. What's the quickest way to get into the slide? What do you think? What would be the quickest way? I'm going to do this. He's going to turn 1 quarter turn to the left. Da-da-da! He's gone anti-clockwise. He's gone away. He's gone the other way that the clock goes. He's gone the opposite direction. Now he could have done this, couldn't he? He could have gone, all right, I'm looking at the roundabout. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. That's a long way to do something. If I wanted to pick up something on this side of my desk, I'm not going to turn myself all the way around, am I? I'm just going to turn to that side. So, Bebot now is facing the seesaw and we're going to count how many whole turns he makes. So a whole turn means that he's going to be coming back around to face that seesaw again. Ready? Let's check. 1, 2, 3. Wow, he'd be really dizzy if he did 3 whole turns, wouldn't he? Now, my challenge to you, a little challenge for you. I like to give you a little challenge, a brain growing challenge every day, isn't it? I want you to look at the window in your lounge, in your where you got your settee, and think now, if you were facing out to the window and you want to turn and face back out to the window again, out to the same window, because you might have windows either side of your lounge, how many would that be? A whole turn? Would that be a half turn? Have a little think. And I want you, if you've got remote control cars or any toys that do this, or if you've got an app on your iPad or iPhone, because you can download the Bebot app, and Bebot is spelled like this for mummies and daddies. Bebot. Also Minecraft, if you've got the little version of Minecraft, you can also do turns and walking forward, and that's all our math skills would be involved in those. So if you've got a remote control car, that would be the best thing to get you started. If you haven't, you can do it with your teddy bears. It doesn't matter. It hasn't got to be programmable like this because you were going to be given it the directions. So I'd love to see any work you do on whole and half turns. Take care, lovey jubblies, and I'll see you soon. Hwyl fawr!